taking this call now.
Sorry to disappoint you.
I am very disappointed.
I have to rearrange my time
9:36.
because of Ken Maxwell.
Woo! 9:36. You come on my side.
I have to rearrange my time. Ken Maxwell. That's what we always say in Cambridge.
You have it in Cambridge too?
Yeah, of course.
Isn't it beautiful? Oh boy. Yes, yes, yes. All right.
This group.
Yes.
The chairman is a reflection of the minister.
Which chairman?
The minister.
Which chairman?
Whichever minister. I'm not singling out Mr. Tufton now. The minister is the one who appoints the chairman. Is one. 2, minutes of a meeting are the most important points discussed in a meeting. And everybody knows it must be recorded in past tense. There are few occasions when the chairman will tell the secretary or the recording secretary or the person who's recording the minutes that is not for the minutes. Okay?
In meetings in which you have been.
In meetings.
Yes.
In all meetings, they will tell you that, okay, you know, this is a situation, whatever. Anyhow, that is not for the minutes. And I would find it very strange that for these lengthy meetings, one secretary sit down the whole day, they write. What I know they do, they have a recorder, they write some things, but they record everything.
Right.
And then for the next meeting, now they sit down 2 or 3 weeks and sit down and listen to the recording and put these minutes together. So you're right. They should have some recording.
Right.
Of the minutes.
But yeah, and I'm not gonna fault your view that there may be sometimes when somebody says to describe, that is not for the minutes. In this case,
you're not gonna meet Mrs.
No, this is what I'm saying. I won't fault your position that it happens. I'm not gonna say it doesn't happen. In other words.
Okay. Oh.
Right.
Okay.
But
okay.
It would be. I can't believe that it happened in this instance because.
In a government?
No.
In a private boardroom.
No.
This government,
listen to what I'm saying.
With all the shenanigans that take place up a university hospital, I don't want to fall to what I said. I dropped to what I said, but I am telling you, I've attended hundreds of meetings in my lifetime, and whether it is a serious matter or it's a joke or it's a word that should not be said, and we just say okay, but hundreds of them will say okay, secretary, that's not for the minute.
Yes.
And in a government where so much shenanigans that take place, I don't want you, Miss Cook, to fall for what I'm saying. But I am telling you.
No, you're misunderstanding.
The secretary are instructed not to include that in the minutes.
No, you misunderstand.
Okay, sorry.
First thing, I appreciate what you say in that it can happen where a secretary is instructed that that is not for the minutes for whatever reason. But I'm saying in this case, where the chairman of the board deemed the appointment of the chief executive officer as one of the most important priorities for the board at the time, so much so that they try to figure out whether they need to engage an external entity to do the recruiting, then have this HR committee manage and sift through the people, and then he told the PAC that the board ratified the appointment of the individual. And the chairman was in that meeting or those meetings. There's no way I can accept that those meetings, somebody, especially the chairman or the deputy chair or whoever could have under those circumstances said, do not record that in the minutes. Not around this area.
I have seen a lot of things happen in this country, in politics, especially under this government over the last 10 years. I have seen people get extension where it not even come to the board. 2 years extension. It never go to board. I have seen people just election win, and I see people with a criminal case in front of the court in a sensitive area where them name in a paper and the article in a paper, and them they just walk into an office and they just take them seat in an office, and up to 2018, 29, when I checked, the person was still there.
At any rate,
So
we don't have to go outside of the
we
specific
have
instance
seen,
here.
We have seen up to last month where people supposed to have a postgraduate degree in engineer and them only have 3 CXC and board and everything. But between 3 of them, they collect 40 odd million, and nobody knows anything wrong with it. I've seen a lot of things, Miss Crooks. When you look at the shenanigans, look at the thing with the signature. Look at even the thing with the signature. The man left there and 2 years or 3 after he left there. His signature still left on paper. It's one of two.
No, on which paper?
The paper that some farm that they found his name on at customs, and he's saying I think the man's name is Reed, whatever his name is. Him say him don't know that because at the time he was not there.
Yes.
And he can't explain how his signature would end up on the farm. You know, see the whole shenanigans that they go on there.
No, it's everywhere. People try all sort of things all the time. Fraud is a crime because it exists. And it has existed from time immemorial. Yeah? So it's not no people trying to sign paper and to get away with it.
And that's what I'm saying, Miss Cook. And that's what I'm saying. When you look at everything that I am comfortable. Me feel comfortable that somebody might have tell them don't put that in the minute. No, put it in the minute. Too much sitting there going up. The man left there and his name still left on farm and he can't explain how he name left on farm. I know, and I mean, let me go again. He cannot explain because I know, like my school board, before the signature change, they will ask you, the government change or the MP change, and they will come to you and they will ask you, Ms. Crooks, can you, you didn't have the system for 10 or 15 years, I know the thing, but can you continue to sign? Our ministry will ask you to continue to sign until the Member of Parliament, and in conjunction with National Council on Education, appoint a new chairman. That you know, when you leave 2 or 3 or 4 months after, that can be explained. But this man leave and they ask me and he might tell the Parliament and the country that he cannot explain how his name end up on the farm 2, 3 years after him left there.
Well,
you can't, because them, after all of what them are going up there, the skullduggery and shenanigans, you can't tell me, so don't tell it, don't put it in the minute and not record it.
Well, we can also get the secretary and find out if she was told not to record something, or get the audio, or there's a way of finding out more. The point is that it is unbelievable that such a an omission could, you can't say even be made, because you don't make an omission, that something so important was omitted from the minutes. Anyway.
Here, Miss Crooks, a one, you know, realize it before you think, but a one, then an inequity and a long time. There's just too much corruption in the country. There's just too much free-for-all. I tell you, I mean, realize you want to leave. I tell you about all of these apartments we used to build up over Jamaica. A whole heap of them own 10 or 15 of them in there. It is since this government, it is the greatest transfer of wealth from the poor to the rich. And I've been witnessing it the last 10 years. It is the greatest transfer of wealth from the poor to the rich.
All right, I have to go. I have to take a break.
Good.
And thank you. I want to get through some of this report, you know, because it's very important that we understand part of what is at play. Or spend some time on the things that we don't understand. And I'd love to talk with a dealer as well for further expansion of this business about the storage of firearm ammunition, the selling of firearm ammunition, and the database that is kept. Yeah? The Gleaner has a front page this morning. Former dealer says delayed certificates crippled firearms business. They say businessman Kent Brown is pursuing nearly $9 million in damages against FLA alleging that the agency's failure to issue renewal certificates after approving his licenses led to the collapse of his firearms-related business. Lawsuit filed 2022, defense filed 2023, hearing date has not yet been set. Okay, so we come to that in a moment. Let me go to a couple calls. Let me clear the lines. Hello, good morning.
My name is Shields. How are you?
Very well, Parkinson.
Yes, Mrs. Shields.
Why?
Mrs. Shields, before I get to what I want to say to you, let me ask you, which of the Maxwell you're referring to? Ken Maxwell or John Maxwell?
Not John. It's Ken, my people used to say.
Ken Maxwell. Ken Maxwell is the one who used to be at RJR, don't he?
Well, that's what Earl is telling me, but I don't.
Yes.
Yes.
I remember he used to have a hat with some liquid. I don't know if it was Nutriment or Cocomar, but he used to say that it's so thick and rich I can almost torture. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Yes, I remember that.
All I know is that my people, they say, well,
Yes,
Ken Maxwell.
Yes,
you say it at home too?
Yes, but as I said, I don't remember which of the liquid he used to advertise.
Oh.
Yes, I don't know if it was Nutriment or Cocoa Malt or whatever. Yes, and he said those words, it's so thick and rich I can almost torture.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Yes, Mrs. Sheila, I want to hear your intake about the FLA with those, what taking place.
Like what? What do you mean what taking place?
No, what I'm saying now, Mrs. Sheila, the FLA, as a matter of fact, I saw where Shane Darling go to court that he wanted to not to be published, whatever. What they hiding, Mrs. Shields? What are they hiding?
Well, you have seen the report is now published. You know that?
Yes. But
Yes.
what I'm saying, they should, from the first place, you should not run, as you say, you don't want the public to see what taking place.
No, I don't think that is it at all. And in fact, having now seen the report and read through some portions of it, not all of it yet, this is the challenge I continue to have with this Integrity Commission. This is the challenge I continue to have. You see, in a country where salacious gossip and unsubstantiated allegations get propped up as facts, it is a very dangerous thing to even state allegations where you have concluded that you have no basis on which to believe what has been alleged. So don't even put it out there. That's the point. Yeah?
Yes.
So a lot of people know they are not reading beyond a certain number of lines.
Yes.
So all they're going to say is it was alleged that so and so, but they're not going to read to hear there is no evidence to support this allegation that was made. So that gives me a lot of discomfort, and especially because these organizations are made up of people. Allegations are being made against people. And when people's names are published through a document tabled in Parliament, the people have little or no recourse because media can publish whatever goes in the Parliament because what they call privilege rather is attached to the information. So if you carry it exactly as is without any misinterpretation or embellishment or so forth, then the person can't successfully bring any lawsuit against you. And in fact, even people who give fair comment or give their opinion on the thing,
yes,
there is protection in the Defamation Act for what they call fair comment on a matter of public interest. But some people's reputation do not come out of the wheelchair when things are published in a world that is inclined to believe salacious gossip and no more. So I think the reason they were trying to stop it is because there are allegations that are put there, people who are named based on the allegations. Yeah, so even though it's a public entity, it is made up of people. And when you read this thing now, I was expecting literally runaway, some damning findings and so forth. And I don't see that. I don't see that. So anyway, we'll be reading it. We'll be reading what we can hear so that you can hear what is there.
Yeah. Before I go, Mr. Shield, let me ask
Yes.
you believe Shane Darling will be resigning?
For what?
Because through his name published and whatever, Well, I tell you something.
What?
If he don't resign, I
Yeah.
know something say it's strange. Because look, many before him, that things happen and you call upon them to resign. And they're still there. So,
Yeah, but what is he to resign for, you think, from what you've heard? What should he resign for?
He's the head of the FLA.
Right, and what has...
And they say, did somebody apply for firearm? And,
But this is it, and this is why I think I want to start reading that particular portion, because I interpret this thing differently from maybe the way I've heard it. And in fact, yesterday I heard an interview with Justice Glenn Brown, retired judge, who now chairs the Firearm. And honestly, I don't think I've heard such clarity of thought in